be remiss if I did not highlight the amazing jewelry designer who has been sponsoring my jewelry for a year and a half, who I've known for 5 years, who's done all of the jewelry on all of the models, Tyler Ferguson. Tyler and I rehearsed this a little bit. It's gonna be better than all the others. I'm kidding.
Oh man.
Tell us a little bit about how you started Monoxide Jewelry, and it's like longevity. Because what did we just celebrate a decade? 11 years?
11.
Oh, we celebrated 11 years of Monoxide. So please tell us. Yes. How did it all start? And hold it and yell. I know you can be loud, girl.
Okay, hi everyone. We're going to be celebrating actually 12 years in July, so which is actually insane. And I will hold and yell as much as possible. Obviously, it's been a while since I launched my brand. Honestly, really strangely, a piece of jewelry broke in my house. I decided I was going to try to fix it, and then a dream was born. 12 years later, we are everywhere. It was not intentional, it just kind of happened, but I think it was the best thing that maybe ever happened to me. It was a great way to express what I felt was missing at the time, just a bold, bearing of soft and hard. Something that can make you feel like that girl or that guy, that person, and just take you from day to slay, as I like to say.
Now, we were talking a little bit about this before you came out here, and I was asking, like, what does the future of black jewelry look like, or at least jewelry that is done by black people in this space? And she was like, girl, I don't know how many others there are.
There's like 5 of us.
So talk to me about that reality. Like, what challenges, but also what I would assume potentially tokenized positives come with being one of so few?
I would say it's a little bit different for me because I didn't go to school. I am self-taught, so I would say even taking up that space as a whole, just being a self-taught designer is a little bit different. But like I was telling Hillary, there really isn't that many of us, and a lot of the jewelry designers are more in the fine space. Homey Woods comes to mind, things like that. So I would say the future of black design would just be more, if I had anything to say about that. Just more, just being unafraid to break boundaries and just start. I feel like a lot of it is just like a fear of not being recognized for your craft and not thinking that you were good enough or can exist in a space like this. So I would just say I want the youth, I guess, to be unafraid and just really take it by the horns and design. I think you just need to design and just do it. Just try. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so speaking to your career and the longevity, you said hard versus soft, slay all day. Where does I know a little bit of your inspiration, but for anyone who doesn't know, where does your inspiration come from when you're crafting such amazing, if I'm biased, amazing pieces?
Okay, so for a lot of you who do not know, I have a double major in classical studies and poli-sci, so a lot of my original designs. I know. So completely unrelated to fashion design, but I feel like I've kind of just been in the scene through osmosis. I would be remiss if I didn't highlight my mom. She has been making me watch like fashion television.
Well, that's mom!
So I would have to say, thankful to my parents. My mom definitely encouraged a lot of fashion things to happen. We were watching like fashion TV like forever. My dad is also like an engineer, so I feel like I'm marrying those two like weird things together. Yeah, I know, it's really strange. But my very early designs were based off of ancient Greek and Roman myth. Etruscan designs as well. I was very, very intrigued by the concept of adornment, the importance of that, how that really makes you feel, how it lets people know kind of where you are. Like, you go back in history, anything you wear, you can kind of tell everything about you. You can tell where you're from, what your family does, you know, your socioeconomic status, everything like that. So the adornment piece really intrigued me, what that means, how you dress. It's still the same today, maybe to a lesser extent because we're obviously not doing the tribal thing. Not mad at that if you go back. But yeah, it really sprung from the whole idea of adornment, what that means, and then Monoxide is, like I said, hard meets soft. Even the name of my brand, it says a hard name but a soft meaning. So those things are always constantly running through my designs. They have taken many shapes and forms. They've changed over the years, but that undercurrent is always in all of my designs.
Amazing, thank you very much. A question I've never asked you, out of curiosity, who's your dream person to have your jewelry be on? And you can't say me, I wear it all the time.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. Oh my god, that's really hard. I can't think of any one person. I mean, a part of me wants to say Beyonce.
I say it, Beyonce. Beyonce, if you're watching the live stream.
Beyonce, can you hear me? But definitely, I would just say any strong black woman. Like,
Jody.
They're really, yeah, Jody Turner-Smith.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Jody Turner-Smith definitely springs to mind. She is just fashion chameleon. She can do anything, wear anything. Oh my god, Jody, if you're watching.
Manifesting.
Right? Manifest that.
Amazing. What would you say have been some of the hardships of being in this market specific to Toronto? Do you think that the Toronto market is as open? And like, I would love to also give you accolades. I mean, you've been in Hudson's Bay, you've spoken on panels, you're part of Folklore now, which has like shops in the US. Shout out to the time we went to New York Fashion Week together. And overpriced Ubers. So what do you hope, like, now that you've branched out, what do you hope specifically for the Canadian market in terms of jewelry purchasing, even stylist pulling? Like, what is the scope of that like now?
Actually very thankful to the stylists who have pulled me. I think that has been awesome. Toronto as a whole, it's kind of hard because we're a big city with a like small town mentality. So I feel like to get out of that is going to be kind of hard. There's a million different people, not just black designers in this space, whatever field you're in, whether it's clothing, jewelry, etc., etc. So I think standing out is very difficult, and I think the only way that you can do that is just through longevity, time, and quality of your designs. There's no other way besides that.